day, God's people. This is Candy. Welcome to Vent with Candy. It's a platform designed with you in mind, allowing you to just get it off your chest. Think about it. All that is asked is that we keep all content respectable and positive. Please, no negative comments.
Hey, Vent with Candy listeners. This is Gail Flowers, the producer and co-creator of Vent with Candy. This episode is sponsored by Born in Africa, a clothing company that helps people connect to their roots and their heritage. To learn more or to check out their awesome selection of clothing and beauty supplies, visit borninafrica.co.
Welcome back to Vent with Candy. Thanks for joining me today. Today, I am spotlighting another Black business in our community. I have been familiar with this brand for about 4 years. My sister introduced me to it, and it was and is awesome. My special guest today, Mr. Terry Williams, is here to tell us about his amazing product, Shea Butter Like Whoa, and how you can get yours. Welcome to Vent with Candy, Brother Terry Williams.
Thank you, Candy. Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here this morning.
Amen. How are you today?
I'm doing well. I am doing well. No complaints. I'm breathing, I feel good, and I'm walking in my vision every day, so I feel great.
Amen. That's awesome. Thank you for joining us today. So, Terry, tell us how you came to Shea Butter Like Whoa.
Absolutely. Well, back in the early 2000s, I didn't know anything about shea butter or what it did or the origin and things of that nature. I was introduced to shea butter and was really intrigued by all the multifaceted benefits of what it had to offer, not only from the internally, externally. It was just wonderful. And the fact that it came from Africa and it only grew in certain parts of Africa really intrigued me and even more. So I actually set out to sell just raw shea butter initially, and that was going well, but it wasn't what I anticipated. So by default, I got into actually making products out of shea butter. So initially it was just going to be, we were going to wholesale shea butter, and I bought so much of it, it didn't really move and as fast as I anticipated. So I ended up making products out of it because of the thick consistency of shea butter. Not everyone is the most attracted to it in its raw form, but it blends well when you actually go to formulate and make products out of it.
Wow. So, if any, what obstacles did you have to overcome to get to where you are now?
Wow. Well, that's a loaded question there. It's been a long journey. Over the 15 years, technology has changed by leaps and bounds from when I first started. So initially, just whenever you start something that's fresh and you have a name that's unknown to the common consumer on the market, you have to prove what you have actually does what it says that it's going to do. So you're always going to have that obstacle of actually showing proof of what you're saying something is going to do actually delivers that punch. So that's always going to be an obstacle, and it definitely was one for me as well. So I had to spend a lot of time actually presenting and taking my product to where the people were. So you got to get over that obstacle of actually selling to a consumer and allowing them to have the trust in your brand that you're going to deliver what you're saying you're going to deliver. Technology is always an issue at times. There can be disconnects with you actually getting your product to that consumer and getting it in front of them. So that's always going to be some type of learning curve that you have to stay ahead of to make sure that you're riding the correct wave. And just growth, not having capital, not having an angel investor or someone that sees your vision and having to self-fund it and actually work a 9-to-5 in order to build your dream and get it to where you want. And that was definitely an obstacle, having funding. But with all the obstacles that came my way, I still persevered and pushed through all of them so that I can get to where I'm at today.
Amen. There you go. So that's you have to be consistent, I hear.
Yeah.
So how would someone try your product?
Well, there are a lot of products on the market today that claim to do one thing. They package it up. They put a nice bow on it, and they tell you all the great things that it's going to do for you. But when you actually get it, does it really do that? Like, I think one of the Fox segments or one of these news segments, they have a segment where it says, does it really do that? So there are a lot
I watched that show.
Right. Yeah, there are a lot of things that people market, and they put all these pretty words behind it, and they may put a celebrity in front of it and say it's going to do that, but is it actually delivering? Anyone that's looking for something that actually is life-changing when it comes to your body care regimen should try us because, one, I have over 15 years of experience actually curating our products from scratch. I have the track record of actually delivering products. So take you back, we actually curate and make sure that we get the best ingredients, and then we formulate those ingredients into products, and then we deliver those products to our consumers. So we have total control from cradle to grave over the selecting of the raw ingredients and also the processing of the product to actually deliver a finished product that we know will actually do what we say it's going to do or actually overachieve that. So that's one reason that you guys should use this. We offer amazing products that are great for the entire family. They don't have a lot of ingredients in there, but with the ingredients that they have in there are very, very, very great for your entire body. And they're ingredients that some you can consume. We don't make them for consumption, but they're good that you can consume. Like olive oil is a really good ingredient that you can actually, a lot of people cook, you put on your salads. So anything that you can consume, you know it's going to be good for your skin on the external side as well.
Yes, yes. Would you tell some of the scents that you have put in some of your products?
Hi, I'm Aster, and I'm 16 years old.
And I'm Betty, 17 years old.
And we are the founders of Born in Africa. We started Born in Africa because we were born in Ethiopia and we were adopted and had to move to America. While we were in America, we felt at home and we were adjusted well, but we always felt like there was a piece missing. We felt disconnected from our culture and our roots. And we wanted something that connected us and helped others feel connected to their home too.
We sell custom-made clothing for both men and women, such as hoodies, jackets, t-shirts, and sweatpants. We also sell beauty products like shampoo brushes, flat irons, and blow dryers.
The vision of Born in Africa was to help all natives and descendants of Africa to feel connected to their origins.
You can contact us at support@borninafrica.co, all lowercase, and you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook at born.in.africaofficial.
Would you tell some of the scents that you have put in some of your products?
So we offer about a variation in our natural body and hair butter collection. We offer about 19 different variations of that particular product. The top 5 in that particular line, our number 1 is Black Passion. That's a really soft, subtle, clean scent. It's been our number 1 seller for about 6.5 years. It's a unisex scent. Most of our scents are unisex. It just depends on the consumer and what your preference is.
Yeah, my nephew Stephen loves the Black Passion.
Yeah, I think Steve definitely. I think that's his go-to. Egyptian amber is sort of really natural, earthy type feel. It smells divine. Our 4th top seller is our berry vanilla, and that is a really, really good blend of both of those. Not too much. You don't smell too much vanilla or berry, but the blend together is just subtle and really divine. And our 5th top seller is our coconut mango scent, and that smells really, really good. Yeah, so I think we pretty much offer something for everyone. It's just really going to depend on your preference. We have some that are more masculine for our guys, like our Smooth Blue. The Burberry scented one is really nice for men as well. We have one called Black Knight for our guys as well. And then for our consumers that want to have something natural but may have sensitive skin and don't want to try anything with a fragrance, we carry unscented. So we carry an unscented version in pretty much all of our products as well. Then we also offer an exfoliant scrub. So now it's getting a little cooler outside. You get into the winter months, and most of us can experience dry skin sometimes. Maybe it's on your elbows, your hands. As the sun goes down and it starts to get into these cooler months, it's a little different on our skin, which is the largest organ of your body. So we do make a pink Himalayan salt scrub that is really, really nice. Have you exfoliated before? Do you exfoliate, Candy?
Yes, I do, and I'm thinking about putting that on the order. I'm writing down now. Yeah, I want some of that scrub.
With our hands, we're constantly touching things every day, and right now during the pandemic, I think people may wash their hands on average 20, 30 times a day, so you don't want it to dry out. If it does dry out, you can exfoliate to get any of the dead and dry skin off. But the best thing about our exfoliant scrubs, Candy, is packed with vitamin A and vitamin E. So as soon as you scrub, you got to go and jump in your the body and hair butter to put that on. It's packed. Once you exfoliate, it also moisturizes. So you don't necessarily have to put any application of anything on, because it's almost like a 2-for-1. So your hands or feet, or wherever you apply it to, it's going to feel so supple and soft and feels like a baby's bottom from when it comes out of his mom. That's how soft the exfoliant scrubs make you feel. And it's natural. So we use a pink Himalayan salt scrub. Many people are familiar with the pink Himalayan salt because we cook with it. But that pretty pink salt that you're like, wow, I really don't want to touch that because it's so pretty. Yeah, that's what we use for that particular scrub. And we have additional products that we'll be working on and launching in early 2021 as well.
So, Terry, what really turned me in was the time I had to spend in the hospital and washing your hands. That hospital soap just dries you out. My hands was looking like I've been through the desert and everything. I used some of your, it was unscented, but I used some of your shea butter. And one application, my hands came back to life, and I was like, whoa. This really is good.
Thank you so much.
Hospital, so everybody can attest to me, if you wash your hands many times in the hospital, that soap will dry you out. I mean, I started getting like a rash, but that shea butter, like, whoa, I put on my hands. I'm like, oh, right, awesome. It was like I saw the light.
And one of the things that we work on, Candy, and I get that a lot because there's so many, just like I stated at the top of the hour when we were discussing it, there's so many products on the market that don't have the best ingredients that are going to revive and sort of pump your body up and give it the nutrients that it's needed. There are a lot of byproducts and so many of the finished products out here. I mean, by ingredients, things that you just Google them alone, you'll be like, oh, my God, that's in that product, and you're putting it on your skin. So another thing, what we offer is just, you see the results right away. So in our products, you can tell that it's not cut, it's not watered down with a lot of, it says like olive oil or shea butter, but it's like 75 ingredients in there and like 18 of them or 20, half of them you can't pronounce, and there's more than 3/4 of them probably are not good for you anyway. So what a lot of customers and a lot of these companies are doing, they water that, they highlight some of the great ingredients on the front, like some of the mainstream companies, they say shea butter on the front, but then when you look on the back and look at all the ingredients that they have, the further down an ingredient is in the list, the less amount of that is in that particular product.
Right.
So you've been able to be in a hospital and try one application of it and feel the difference is because we're packing it with all the good stuff. We're not cutting it so you're only getting a small portion. You're getting 100% of the good stuff. So when you use it, you immediately feel and see the results you're looking for.
And that you do. But people, these other ingredients that people put in their things, people need to realize that whatever you put on your skin as well as in your mouth, it goes to your organs.
Absolutely. You hit the a bullseye right there with that statement, Candy, because it's like just like when you're in a hospital and let's say they put an IV bag and they, run an IV through your veins. They're not administering that entire bag, but what it's doing is dripping down into that vein little by little over time. So if you're constantly consuming things internally, and for the sake of this conversation, if you're consuming them externally, you might as well put a bag, an IV bag of all of those ingredients, and it's constantly dripping into your bloodstream because it's almost like you're consuming it as well. So you got to be cautious of what you're putting on your body just as well as you do when you consume food to put inside of your body. The skin is the largest organ of your body, so you have to treat that just like you want to pray and pray to God for that faith, and when you want to work out and you want muscles for your body, or you get thirsty and you want a cold beverage. So you have to treat your largest organ of your body the same way, but so many of us don't. But Shea Butter Like Whoa is here to change that for you guys, so you make sure to check it.
I gotta check this out. So thanks. What would you say to someone interested in putting their product out there?
I would say put it out there. Put it out there. That's the only way you're going to know whether or not you actually have a product that is consumable. Because so many of us, and I tell you, Candy, this is how we get caught up, individuals. You love a product, and I'm like, oh, this is so great. I love it. I know everybody else is going to love it, but you actually don't know who else is going to love it until you put it out there. So you can't be scared. You can't be nervous. If you got into it, you have to see if your boat is going to float. Only way you're going to see that is if you cast it out into the water. But the greatest part about that, Candy, is that you're going to learn either way. So you're going to learn whether your boat sinks, because you're going to figure out where those holes are and plug them and cast it back out there again. Or if it's sailing, then you're going to see what you did well in the sail and what you can tweak to make it sail even stronger or faster or harder. So either way, however the coin flips, it's a learning experience because it's a journey, and you have to learn. So don't get so caught up in it has to be so pretty, or I got to put a bow and a tie on it and it's not right and there's a little bit of dust on it. Just put it out there. You can always tweak it. So many people never get to first base because they never put on a uniform to get up to the batting box. You got to put it out there, and that's the only way you're going to learn is if you put it out there. Fear will hold you back. It'll hold you back.
Like I say, nothing beats a failure but a try.
Absolutely.
At first you don't succeed, try, like you say, tweak it, and try it again.
Candy, think about how many successful people have failed over and over and over and over again. The only difference is they didn't give up. They said, you know
That's
what,
right.
I'm going to learn from that, and I'm going to try it again. And they kept pushing until something stuck on the wall.
You hear so many stories about people keep going, and if you stop, you're not going to get anywhere, so you must keep on going.
Absolutely.
Wow, that is very enlightening. So, is there anything else you would like to add before we end this episode, including your contact information, Terry?
Sure. Well, anybody can reach me through our website. You can visit SheaButterLikeWhoa.com. You can check out all of the products that we offer. You can see reviews from customers. You can also follow us on our social media platforms. Everything is at Shea Butter Like Whoa, and that's Shea Butter, and it's like the LIKE and WHOA.com. So just definitely check us out. This is a great time of the year to get some gifts for anyone for the holidays coming up. We have some great stocking stuffers in our 2-ounce size natural body and hair butters. Depending on what part of the country you live in, if you're on the West Coast, up in the mountains, it's a lot of dry heat there and dry air. And we get a lot of customers in those desert-type areas from Las Vegas to California that complain so much about that dry air there and the quality, and it dries their skin out. But once they've tried our products, they like, oh, your products are lifesavers. I couldn't find anything that works well. So if anyone's just looking for a great experience and want to have more self-love and feel better in the skin that they're in, especially during this time of the pandemic and the constant washing your hands and not going outside. You still want to take care of that largest organ of your body because it protects so many things internally. And Shea Butter Like Whoa has the best products on the market for you and your family. So we would definitely love to have you and love you to check us out.
So there you go. Get your Shea Butter Like Whoa. It will make a perfect gift for Christmas, scented or unscented. This is some good stuff, y'all. I know because I use it. So, Terry, thank you for sharing with us today, and there is an open invitation for your return. Shea Butter Like Whoa, y'all. Place your order soon so you can get some sooner. Hey, that's right, Terry? The sooner you order, the sooner you'll get it.
Absolutely. The sooner your life will be changing, and you'll walk into that room, and it's like, what do you have on? He's like, I got Shea Butter Like Whoa.
Yep, Shea Butter Like Whoa. All right. Okay, I'm going to leave y'all with Isaiah 40:31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Amen? Amen. So as we approach the holiday season, I urge you to spread love and human kindness. Give loved ones their flowers while they are here and can appreciate the loving gestures. Sending condolences out to the Lancaster family. Rest in heavenly peace, Butterball. He was a son, brother, cousin, uncle, husband, father, and friend. You will be missed deeply. Thank you all for tuning in today. Tune in next week for more life topics. Thank you, Ad Voices, for what you do so well. Bye, y'all.